Welcome back to Spilling the Gravy. I'm Antonia.
And I'm Michelle.
And today we have such special guests.
I'm Evan.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jeff.
It's the Cali Compound! Woo!
You finally get to meet the people we talk about.
All the time. Jeff is the husband, the dad of Michelle. Well,
Not the dad of
Jeff is Michelle's husband.
my son's dad.
Sorry.
Your father-in-law.
There's gonna be a lot of editing for this show.
And those are my boys. Those are the mama's boys. There they are, right there.
Sons.
Mama's boys in the flesh.
Yes.
All right, we have so much to talk about today. So we're going to be getting into some Super Bowl traditions, talking about the Super Bowl in general. We're talking about how Dad became a Dallas Cowboy fan. Woo! What it's like living with sports fans and the Olympics and some games. Stop laughing. Oh my God, this is so terrible.
This is gonna be an interesting show. So because they're here and because we did decide to bring them in for our sports conversations, because I think we could have done it alone, but not really. We kind of need them as they laugh at us the whole time. So normally we do our wine. Last week we did bubbly because Mackenzie was here and our first guest. Today we're doing beer to get right into the Super Bowl sports. So salute everyone.
Salute, I drank mine.
All right, so where are we starting? Because they are not going to be cooperative.
All right. So we thought we would talk about Super Bowl.
I'm just here so I don't get fucked.
Just so they be quiet.
They're forced to be
stay
here
over and be
right now.
quiet.
They were not asked. They were forced to be here. This is so bad. Oh my God. I'm going to edit
come
so
on.
much.
You have to be serious now.
Don't worry, it doesn't look like no one can hear him.
All right, we're good.
All right, so let's start. So we know who's going to be in the Super Bowl now. This is Super Bowl what? 60?
60.
All right, so tell
Can you
us who's in it.
The Patriots.
He doesn't have a microphone.
Patriots and the Seahawks.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
So obviously you can tell by Jeff's jersey, he's neither a Patriots nor Seahawks fan, which is a good thing because the one rule always is, because we do, and we're going to talk about it, we have a Super Bowl party every year, which originated as Ryan's birthday party because his birthday falls around Super Bowl. So we used to, when he was little, have to say it was a birthday party with the Super Bowl, but now he doesn't care anymore. So now we just,
And we realized the Super Bowl is more important.
Thank you.
Wow.
no, nothing's more important than my son's birthday.
God.
Thank you.
But the rule is, if the Cowboys are ever in the Super Bowl, we're not allowed to have the party. So
We're
No,
not going
we're
strong with that
camera
Super
there,
Bowl.
on
hasn't
camera.
been a year yet since Ryan's born
Don't
that we
worry
haven't
about
had the Super Bowl party.
Celebrating Ryan's 50th and we having Super Bowl parties.
At least Jerry's still there.
So, all right. So first, maybe talk about the Super Bowl a little bit. So who do you guys want to win? Do you have any favorites, even though neither one of them are your teams?
I'd like to see the Seahawks win.
I like Drake May, so the Patriots.
I was to say we love Drake May.
So one Seahawks, two Patriots. Antonio, do you care?
I guess I don't really care who wins, but I feel like I would go Patriots, I guess.
I don't really care either, but I think the Patriots as well.
I want the Patriots to win without Brady, at least.
I'm the lone wolf in the
quarterback
NFL now.
You gotta go.
Yes, and also because you know that I do deep dives on everyone. And then I started Googling him because he looked so young, and I got interested. I'm like, oh, he looks like a baby. And I found he was married. I went through the whole thing. So now I'm like, okay. No, not
You
the
like
coach.
his wife better
The
That
than
was the
Giselle?
Chargers coach.
Oh, yes, well, that's what I just want.
Of course.
I love the Chargers coach. But they're not in it now, so now
Rams.
Rams. I love Harbaugh.
Rams.
I love
Rams.
Harbaugh
She said
too.
Chargers, so I
Chargers
said
the one that
Oh,
cheated.
Rams. Just
Rams.
kidding.
Okay.
Both on my phone.
Fake name.
Do you like Drake May's wife better than Giselle? She bakes. She bakes for us. She bakes.
Giselle?
No,
No.
Giselle didn't bake, and she left.
The quarterback's wife bakes. She's like famous on Instagram.
Okay, I guess I didn't do that deep of a dive because
Yeah,
I
no.
didn't know that.
Knew something before them.
Well, like you said, we have a Super Bowl party every year. So we set up the entire basement for like our normal family parties, the way we normally do. But then now there's TVs involved. So we have like 3 TVs set up. 3? 2? Two TVs.
One for each side of the basement.
And then all the men sit on one side and all the women sit on the other side.
besides the commercials and the halftime show, which you don't talk about, it's really the food. It comes down to the food. Right?
Yeah. No.
By tallies.
Football food is the best food.
Now, again, because it was Ryan's birthday, we used to let him pick a lot of it, like what his favorites.
Get no say anymore.
That's not true. Oh, and, well, no, you still get what.
said
But the
exactly.
main meal, I always like the main part. Like Super Bowl's a lot of junk food, a lot of snacks, but I would always like the main sustenance of the party, whatever that main course would be, would usually be what you want.
Sure.
Sometimes it was pizza
Except the
and
year she
wings.
threw the wings on the floor.
Oh,
Don't bring that up.
Wait,
Oh,
you can't bring that up yet.
Yes, it is usually chaotic here.
But we've talked about our chaotic family parties.
Because there's people everywhere.
Yeah.
There's food. Even when I say I'm going to go simple, we all know it's not simple. And I think when it's a party like a Super Bowl, it is a lot of snacks. So it's almost more difficult to do like picky foods and snack foods than it is to actually do like a sit down dinner.
Yeah. Because then you're up and down ovens,
In and out,
heating
in and out.
everything, trying to make sure whatever you got ordered is coming and all that.
So one of Ryan's requests every year, just to go to what Jeff was mentioning, was he loves buffalo wings. So go ahead, Ryan. Where were they from?
Vitali's.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's our address?
Vitali's and Teaneck had awesome wings.
It's not there anymore, though.
So this is the second year there will not be. So that was one of his favorite things and what he always wanted. And weren't you sick the year we're talking
No,
about
that was
too?
a different year.
I think that was
it
the year
back-to-back
before.
years.
Because then he
That was
wanted
when I
them
got-
again
that's
because
when I
he
got
was
Lido.
sick. And then that's when they
The
fell on
year
the
I was
floor.
sick is when you got Lido and wings.
That was
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was
Wow.
upstairs
so
by
for
myself.
people who won't
sick the
know,
whole
so
time.
he had a favorite pizza place, which is still
Still
in
favorite.
existence. So it's pizza and wings for his birthday. And the one year he was sick, I don't know if you had the flu or what you ended up having, but he missed most of the party and didn't eat most of the food. So the following year he requested a do-over from that year so he could enjoy it. And the wings were upstairs. We've talked about this before. We do the parties, the celebration, our typical Italian basement parties. And I was coming down the stairs with the wings, and I think slightly annoyed with you, Jeff, for some reason. Was it because you were not
Shocker.
assisting?
Probably wasn't helping.
I think it's just because I was breathing.
I don't think it was that, my love.
No, what happened was I was taking care of our guests downstairs,
Oh my God.
doing a few things, and you came down livid, and basically
Because you were supposed to be helping carry them down.
I was being a good host.
Yeah, you mean behind the bar drinking?
I was not behind the bar
Shots
when it took
fired.
place. We'll talk about this later.
We'll talk about it later.
I'm just
Mom
So-
and Dad are mad.
There was a little accident with the wings. I think I made it down the stairs.
You did. It happened.
From the-
It was very close to the oven area when they were fell on the floor.
Yeah, because you had to replace the peel and stick carpet. Wasn't that down
Didn't
there
you-
at
Back
the time?
then,
That's
yes.
right.
Didn't you get in Ryan's face and then throw them down?
No.
No, it was all me.
So that was the end of the Vitali's wings for that party. So 2 years in a row, Ryan did not get the
No,
wings.
and now they're gone.
Vitali's wings, but I think I ordered wings from like the pizza place, and it just wasn't the same for him. No, I'm talking about that year that they fell. I replaced them with like Mr. Bruno's wings or something. Not the same.
So who? So what? So we're talking about food. So all right, we'll start with you, Evan. What's your favorite Super Bowl party food, if you had to pick?
I like them all. Haven't you made the like little pizza things on Super Bowl?
I do. There's those little pizza
little
bites
pizza
that we
bites.
like.
the bites or the cup thing.
Yeah,
You know,
they're
Oh,
like
the little
cups,
cups.
yeah.
The
That's one of my
wonton cup
favorites.
ones. Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a pig in a blanket either.
And you love the buffalo chicken dip. that
Oh
eats
yeah,
when
that's
he
true.
makes.
That's like a new.
That's what I thought you were going
That's
to
like
say.
I didn't think about that because I have it every Sunday.
So you do
Usually.
like most of those.
Yes, yes, I like to eat.
Foods. Ryan, birthday Super Bowl boy,
I think we already established it's the wings.
the wings.
Yeah.
So now that there's not Vitali's, you have a.
It's still wings. It's still wings.
I'm a wing guy too, but
But you
like
don't
said,
like them spicy, like
I
he
don't like them
does.
spicy, but you make a lot of good things. So, like, you know, when you're making, like they said, the pizzas, the muffin tin pizza, whatever the heck they are, you made,
Tin pizza.
no, you make them in a muffin tin.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you make this for Super Bowl all the time. Maybe you do. The little sliders.
Yeah, I've been making those the last couple
Those
of
are
years.
so good. I love those. What's your favorite?
She doesn't need
She
it.
never eats.
I'm
That's
usually
true.
busy putting it all out. A little bit of everything. I'm a dip girl, chip and dip girl. So I love a good chip and dip.
Not a buffalo chicken dip.
No, not buffalo chicken dip, but I am a chip and dip kind of girl. So I do like that. And I like always trying to think of something, like I said, to be like that kind of main course thing.
What's it gonna be
So we've
this
done
year?
different things. We've done like pulled pork through the years. We've done like build your own baked. We've not baked potato, like loaded potato.
Oh, yeah.
We've done a taco bar. We've done a lot of
bring that
different
back
things
for the
like
60th.
that.
Always a theme
I
here.
don't have to pick any more of those.
What are they saying?
I don't know.
I said let's bring that back for the 60th.
Didn't we do the taco last year?
No, definitely not.
No.
No, we did.
No.
I think it was.
Yeah,
last
we
year.
did do
Can we get the
tacos.
exclusive announcement right now what the special item will be?
I don't
She has
know.
no
It'll be a
idea.
surprise.
That should have been
gonna be surprised
that should have been announced on the podcast.
Sorry.
Then we also always try to do like our own little, like they usually have side bets going on, and a lot of people do like the Super Bowl box pools, but we usually try to do our own too with everybody that's here. I don't know. That makes me more interested too if I have something to like root for.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the betting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Why are people whispering? You
whisper
can't
to each
whisper
other.
while we're talking. Oh my Jesus. I'm going to edit this for a week.
Perfect.
It's going to be after the Super Bowl by the time this comes out.
Ramondre,
stop
first touchdown.
whispering
We will
over
stop.
there.
We will.
Can't you guys just have conversation? You guys never stop talking, and now you can't just have conversation.
We never stopped talking?
Okay.
I'm taking this serious.
Are we talking about betting or are we going into
Yes, Ramondre,
football?
first touchdown score.
Is that what your
Ramondre,
bet
first
is?
touchdown score.
What's your bet?
I don't.
He doesn't bet.
Oh my God. Didn't you win last year?
There will be
The
a
pool?
doink.
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
Our pool here.
Oh, our pool. Yeah, well, that's just a numbers thing. Luck of the draw. There's no skill involved in that. You put your name in a box and then you draw the numbers.
Yeah.
There will be a doink. And
Doink.
it'll be blue.
I like betting. That's what
It-
I like betting on.
I was talking. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, it's hard to hear you sometimes.
And it will be blue Gatorade.
No.
Oh, so things like that, like who's gonna win the coin toss and
Well, that'll be some of it.
who scores? Is it like who scores first? And
Ramondre, first touchdown.
I don't know what that even means.
Just bet it.
Just bet it. I like betting on the weird things like that, like the Gatorade color or like
The octopus.
yeah, like I remember I asked you that what that is.
Explain
What
to
is
me what
that?
it is.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
It's when the guy scores the touchdown and the 2-point conversion because he got 8 points.
8 points.
Does that happen often in a Super Bowl?
It did one year. It did 1 year. I won on it.
That's what you bet.
I did.
What do you bet?
Do you guys feel like you get to see the whole game, even though we have a party and there's a lot of people here?
I miss most of the game. Hosting.
I don't get up until halftime because I don't care about halftime.
I just track my bets.
Who was last year? Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ryan was interested last year.
He
It
was
has to be
good.
Somebody they're interested in.
Top 10.
I don't think Evan. When's the last time Evan had anybody
Never.
who's interested? When
Did Shakira do it?
Oh, that was only like 2-3 years ago.
did Shakira do it with Jennifer
J-Lo.
Lopez?
Yeah.
I cared when Shakira was on. That was about it.
Can you explain why?
Hips don't lie.
Because her hips don't lie.
And then she did that weird thing. Do you remember
I
that?
didn't know she spoke.
Jeff, have you had a
hear
favorite
anything.
halftime show?
No. No. Ever?
No.
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 I mean, of course, like Rihanna did it, right?
Rihanna.
Oh,
Rihanna
yes.
announced her pregnancy
Yeah.
during it.
Yeah,
The
she
best
did.
halftime show was Creed at Thanksgiving.
Well,
25
Green
years
Day
ago.
is performing
The pre-show.
the pre-show, so you can watch
That'll be
that.
good.
We
That
love
we will
Green
care
Day.
about.
We've been waiting for more rock bands to
Yeah.
do the Super
Never
Bowl.
gonna happen.
That doesn't really happen.
And we talked about that on the Grammy episode, how rock is not involved in like anything. Not the Grammys, not the Super
Right.
Bowl.
I
Nothing
remember,
mainstream.
didn't Michael Jackson do it one year when the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl?
In the 90s.
Yes, right?
Yes, it's
I
like the last
remember
time
that.
Cowboys actually
And you
made
know
it.
I remember because I was
dead.
sick that Super Bowl.
You were?
Yes, you don't remember. I do. So Michael Jackson, did Prince ever do the Super Bowl?
Yeah, but like long
So
time ago.
those were good. Like those were things I would be interested in. Then there was the Janet Jackson, Justin
Wow.
Timberlake, the wardrobe
Accidental.
malfunction.
Oh, and then Usher did it. I hated Ushers.
Usher sucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
what year was on Snoop?
Oh, Bruno
Snoop Dogg?
Mars. I love Bruno Mars. He
No,
was when they were
I
in
didn't
LA.
like his. He was with
Yeah.
Beyonce. I
With
didn't
Snoop
like his.
Dogg?
It was Snoop, Dr. Dre.
Oh, that one was
Eminem.
good.
That
That
was
one
Kendrick
was
was
good.
in
Hanging
that.
upside down.
No, that was 50 Cent.
That's what I'm saying.
50 Cent.
Somebody was
50
hanging
Cent.
upside down.
In the club.
Wasn't he
Let us
singing
know what
upside
your
down?
favorite
Yes.
Super Bowl halftime
Yes.
shows. How many have they done that? Maybe we should have researched this before. Have they? Do you know, Rob? Have
It's
they
not
done
been
Super-
every single one. No.
So when did it start?
What?
Around when Michael Jackson did it, I think was one of the first
was the
ones.
first
One of the
one.
first
Oh.
ones.
that would have been good to know.
How many years ago was that?
We'll get back to you on that.
Quite a few.
Get back
At
to you.
least 3 years ago.
All right. Well,
Wait, no.
But those are the things. So
least
I
three.
think if you're all watching it, like I like to know what's going on in the Super Bowl, like the football itself.
Yeah.
But if there's teams I don't really care about, and I am
a
hosting a
get-together.
party, it's more like a get together party. I like to see the commercials because the commercials are always cool. Like because it's they spend so much money on it. It's usually
Oh, yeah.
pretty intense, and I do like to hear the halftime show, whether I like the performer or not. It's just cool to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because we all like to judge and pick it apart. So
very true.
I think the best thing this year is that the Chiefs aren't in it, so we don't have to look at Travis Kelce catch a 4-yard pass and camera go to Taylor Swift in the booth, and everybody
We've
gets
passed
all
that
excited.
that
phase.
last year, that was something else all the girls were interested
Yeah.
in. Are they going to show Taylor? So
Yeah,
that
everybody was
something
into
else.
that.
We had the roof for them.
And the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they were playing the Eagles.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Al?
And the worst part was we had the roof for them last year.
Oh, because it was
Oh,
against the
because it was against the Eagles.
But I don't like when it's repeats. Like I like that it's
Yeah.
changed
Or two
up and
teams
then
we
there's
hate.
different teams.
This is a repeat.
What?
This is a repeat this year.
From when though? Not from last year or the year before. I don't like when it's the same teams year
Yeah.
after year.
Well,
All right, so now let's go back to who you would why we were allowed to have the Super Bowl parties because the Cowboys aren't in it. So Jeffrey, when was the last time the Cowboys were in a Super Bowl?
Uncalled for.
I'm just curious. What the
1995.
math- My poor sons have never
Originally-
gone to see.
originally I had in here, why do the Cowboys suck?
Wow.
Wow. Jerry Jones.
We can't go into detail.
Yeah, that's another episode.
Okay, well then,
I have to edit that
so
out.
obviously your family is Giants fans though. So I think you should explain kind of how you became a Cowboy fan and then I guess how it trickled down to the boys because usually you're just a fan of whoever your dad likes or whatever. But for you, that's
Not
not the
me,
case.
no.
So you should explain.
Sure. I think I was.
But so
wee
and,
boy.
and all the
A wee
calendar
little boy.
like all your
Yeah,
uncles,
the
your
whole
cousins,
family
everybody's Giant fans.
are Giant fans. Yeah, so I think I was probably like 6 or 7, maybe. And literally, stupid fucking thing.
6 or 7.
6 or 7, and my brother and father were watching a Giants game on TV, and I asked to change the channel because I wanted to put on cartoons or something, and no, so I threw a little tantrum, and I basically said, fine, I'm going to sit here and root against your team. And they happened to be playing the Cowboys.
Could you imagine if you guys had done that at 6
He would
years old
disown
and
you.
wanted him to change the channel? Although by 6 years old, Evan was probably like fully enthralled in watching the entire football game.
Probably.
And that's basically how I became a fan.
But what made it's still strange to me that you stuck with it.
Like since you were 6?
Like just so you did it just to be
Spiteful. Would it be spiteful? I don't know. But whatever.
you're
yeah.
scotch. You were being a scotch. But you stuck with it.
Stuck
was
with it.
there a specific player that you liked that made you stick with
Well,
it?
it just so happened at the time the Cowboys were pretty good at that point.
So you were bandwagoning.
Well, I wouldn't say bandwagon because I didn't know what the
were
hell was going on. I never really watched football until then. And the Roger Staubach was a quarterback of the team, really good, and they had a few guys I liked, and that was it. Just started watching them, and they happened to win a few Super Bowls in the '70s, so which was nice.
And for when you were little, would you actually sit there and watch it?
I wouldn't say I sat there and watched full games. Obviously, same thing when Super Bowl's on, you're watching, and they happen to be in it a few times.
And were the Giants bad then?
Giants, yeah. I mean, I don't remember, but yeah. I don't think the Cowboys and Giants are ever really good at the same time. I mean, there was a few years ago, probably more than a few years ago, that the Giants eliminated the Cowboys in the playoffs.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, that's what I said a while ago. But they're usually not good at the same time. The Cowboys are just, Cowboys are the Cowboys. They make you drink.
How would you have felt if they did that to you and started rooting against the Cowboys?
I'd probably be all right with it because, I'm a Cowboy fan, but football's not my main sport. So I'd be okay with that.
See, and I feel like if this was Evan, he would be like,
Oh, he would
absolutely
not be okay
not.
with
You
that.
root for who I root for. Like,
You don't live in this house anymore,
because
son.
he's definitely more lenient with that type of stuff than Evan would be, or Ryan would be, I feel like. Because Ryan's like that with Mackenzie now. Because Mackenzie's a Giants fan, and he's like, no, you're not a Giants fan anymore. You're a Cowboys fan.
The kid even says Ohio, he's getting thrown out.
I mean, my whole my father, my brother, like my whole family was also Giants fans. I didn't really care. Like, I didn't watch football.
Yeah.
I didn't watch sports. I mean, baseball is probably the only thing that I would sit and watch. And thankfully, my family's Yankees fans. You were Yankees fans, so that all worked out. But I'd never watched sports other than baseball. So even though it was Giants fans, when we met and he was a Cowboys fan, like, yeah, first maybe I was like, well, no, my family's Giants,
Yeah.
not Cowboys. But then once
Oh,
you're
hold on. It stopped.
All right, Antonia, start here.
What?
Start here, editing,
All right, can I keep
Antonia.
going?
Cut!
Editor.
Well, I guess after then we were together, and we probably not till after we got married. And then I watched more with you. And then it was, I guess at first I was like, oh, between my father and you, and he was a Giants fan and he was a big football fan. So he took it seriously. But, I had to live with you then. It's easier to see you happier than pissed off.
Sorry.
So when, you were happy, then that made
Yeah,
me
because
happy because you were
when we
happy.
met, started dating, the Cowboys won the Super Bowl in 92, 93, and 95.
That was actually our first Super Bowl party that we hosted together
There you
like
go.
friends.
So it was like I was saying earlier, off camera. I kind of had the bragging rights in the family because the Cowboys were.
I'm sure you didn't brag too much in front of my
No,
father.
not with your father, but
That would have gone real well with him.
Yeah, but yeah. So and they haven't won since. So I don't know if you're the jinx or.
Well, I'm the same situation as you because my family was Giants fans as well, being from New York. We were all New York teams all around. But again, I liked football. I watched the Super Bowl, whatever. But like my mom liked football, but it wasn't like, I really didn't care. But like you would just say you're a Giants fan. So to me, it wasn't a big deal when I started dating Evan and he was like, well, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm like, okay. So then when we got married, then I was a Cowboys fan too. So, I mean, we would have really disagreed, though, if I was a Devils fan or something.
Correct.
Probably wouldn't be here today.
But that's what I mean. But it's weird for you to be a Ranger fan. I know they're more popular, but like it would be weird for you to be a Ranger fan not being from New York when there is a New Jersey team. So I guess how did that start?
Simple. The Devils weren't in New Jersey when I became a hockey fan.
Where were they?
Colorado.
So what year did the Devils?
I didn't know
Do you have
that.
any idea, or like the
Say
decade?
1980, maybe around there. I might even be earlier than that, but I was already a Ranger fan.
And your father was a Rangers fan?
Yeah, we were all Ranger fans. The
Yeah,
whole
I mean, it's
family.
hard to
so
switch
I
then
wasn't
once you're a
switching
fan.
just because there was a team, 10 minutes down the road.
So you guys were this close to being Devils fans?
So, and for me, my father was big football.
See, but your dad
Baseball.
was a Ranger fan until the Devils came here.
He was.
Yes, he was.
Football,
and he
baseball.
changed.
And did he like the Knicks and then switch to the Nets? Did the same thing, New
He
Jersey?
may have, yeah,
I
because the
think
Nets came
so
here
then when
too.
so he was, but he wasn't a huge hockey fan. I think that's how he became a Devils fan. So hockey wasn't big for for us growing up. So he watched it because he was a sports fan. So when the Devils did come, yes, he liked the Rangers originally because there was not a New Jersey team. So if there was no New Jersey team, he was a New York fan. So then he did go to the Devils, but again, not a big hockey fan. So then I think he did it more to
Oh, absolutely.
antagonize you.
Absolutely.
That he would root for against the Rangers and for the Devils more than anything else. Do you remember, was it Evan that he actually bought like a Devils jersey for or something?
What?
It was something Devils to wear. No, he was little.
Oh,
And you were like,
maybe.
he's not. You wasted your money. Like he did it on purpose just to teach you. Like he bought it. I bought it. You were not old enough to like make the decision for yourself. But you know.
The worst funny story, real quick, is if you remember, his youth team got to play
Evans youth.
Evans at the Devils ice, and he had to wear like a Devils practice jersey, and he didn't want to play. He was like, I don't want to wear this.
And
I'm
then
like,
Pop
listen,
framed it,
you're
didn't he?
skating on an NHL rink.
Yeah.
You know, but then of course your father blew up a picture, hung the jersey in the basement and everything. Evan on Devil Ice or whatever it said. You know, again,
My
just to
father,
bust chops.
you know, we've talked about it. My
Yeah.
father was definitely a ball buster, so he liked to do that. So then we had so you were Cowboys. We know how that happened. Yankees. Your father's a Yankees fan, so that was the only thing you protested. So I guess thankfully there were no cartoons on during the Rangers or the Yankees or anything else. Knicks.
See, but the only thing you guys disagree on is that you two are Knicks fans and Evan is a Maverick fan. Which that only started with you because you like somebody, right, on the team?
Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk, yeah. So,
But
then
were you a
just-
basketball fan? I don't even remember. Did you root for the Knicks before that?
Not really.
He did, no.
I think he got me into basketball, to be honest.
Who did?
Dirk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew him.
Well, watching him.
I didn't know you do.
Kidding.
One thing I will say is, Evan's our first. He started, I don't even know how, like you watch sports all the time.
He's obsessed.
And he just,
OCD.
from toddler, I guess, like from toddler age, as soon as he could like pick up a little baseball bat or you had the little Fisher Price sports toy, like he was immediately into it. He had his little, those chunky hockey sticks that were, like he immediately started to play, started to watch, wanted to wear only sports related clothes. So literally this started from toddlerhood. And then
You can't blame me for that. Like, I wasn't like
you
that.
weren't like that, but I mean, you got him into sports.
Got him into sports, yeah, but he's
And it became a passion.
obsessive.
And he's-
obsessed where,
Well,
like,
I call it loyal.
Next Friday we're going to wherever. Oh, the Mavericks are on at 7:30. You think we'll be home in time? Like that, you get stuff. And I would always say, you cannot live your life around
Okay,
sports.
but I will say that, like, okay, you're not really like that. Like, you would be like, I want to be home for the game. Like, that's like normal. But I feel like Ryan is more obsessive about the Knicks or the Yankees. I don't know why.
Agree with that.
Is that true?
I mean, the Knicks. I mean, I've just watched so much hockey and play hockey my whole life.
That's what I mean.
I
That's why I feel
don't
like,
need to watch the Rangers every single 82 games.
yeah.
Excuse me?
What?
Anyway.
but you were the same. So he was obsessive. Then you came, not obsessive. Now I said it. He was loyal,
Obsessive.
active sports player and fan. Then you were born. I almost feel like you didn't have a choice. Like you could have had a choice, but you sort of just rolled right into it that he was playing. So then you wanted to do what he did and you got into the sports too. I mean, as far as hockey goes, I mean, you were an infant. He was already skating and we were bringing you to the rink as an infant. So you were sort of born in a hockey
Yeah.
rink almost.
If the Rangers, Cowboys, and Michigan were all playing and we were sitting right where we are now, there'd be 3 TVs on.
That's
with
some of our topics,
all the
Jeff.
game. I'm sorry. I
I'm
don't
kidding.
need
I'm
this.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
So did you ever feel like you were forced to root for any of those teams or but
Just felt
you
natural,
So now
probably.
one thing you do that your brother would probably never in a million years do, you are a collector of jerseys. So you will wear non-Rangers, Cowboys, Knicks jerseys because you like either the player or the jersey itself.
I'm not gonna wear it. Like I got it out of a mystery box. I own a Devils jersey. I'm never gonna wear it.
Just to have it.
I'm never gonna wear a rival.
You have to say the number.
I think I'm at 110 right now. 110 jerseys.
He got like 18 for
Does
Christmas.
that include like all the people that have been traded over the years that you can't wear now?
110 like jerseys I just own. A lot of them are been traded or not on the team.
Is hockey the only sport that there's a rival that you wouldn't wear the jersey?
No, like
Well, you wouldn't
I'll
wear Giants, I guess.
never wear Giants. I'll never wear Eagles. I'll never wear Celtics.
But you don't really have a lot of football jerseys. You really only have Cowboy jerseys.
Yeah, football I haven't gotten a lot yet.
You wear Michigan?
No. It's mainly hockey. I've been getting more basketball, and I've been starting to get more baseball too.
He owns an Ohio State jersey.
I do own an Ohio State jersey.
And we didn't mention that. So you follow college. Like, I think college football is probably really the only college.
No,
The only thing that he follows,
college,
he really
college
likes to
basketball
watch.
when it gets to March Madness, yes. College football I watch. I'm a Penn State fan. They haven't been doing good either. None of my teams really do good.
But wouldn't you say
Like, it's
North
you.
Carolina was more important back?
Oh, well, yeah, when the Pat Sullivan from
Yeah.
Lagoda, who played at North
That's what I mean,
Carolina,
yeah.
won a championship, so I kind of like North Carolina. But again, I don't look.
You are not the level.
Oh
he
God,
is.
I don't seek to watch North Carolina games. Like if it's on, I might see what's going on or check a score. But I maybe watch 5 minutes of North Carolina.
So Evan is just, to him, watching his college teams is really just as important as watching the professional
Yeah.
teams.
Especially Michigan.
Team's number 1 in the country currently.
And you too, Rye. Like, you like college teams, but
I don't think. See, but I don't think Ryan would be into really like college sports as much if Evan wasn't, because he's really not at all, like barely. But like Evan is big into college sports, so I feel like if it wasn't for Evan being big into college sports, that Ryan really wouldn't. Like Ryan wouldn't be into it, but he is because Evan. But now I feel like it's the same situation where he's doesn't want to root for Michigan because Evan's so obsessive. Is that true?
I'm not the only person that's like this. You realize that,
Yes.
right? There's a lot of people that are worse.
I know.
I just don't watch much college. Like I'll bet on it, but I can't bet on Rutgers, and I'm a Rutgers football fan, and they're awful. So
Yeah.
that's fun. And then I don't really watch basketball. And then for college hockey, I'm a Minnesota fan, but I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
forgot
really go out
about
of my
that.
way to watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm still playing college hockey, but
Yeah.
I don't go out of my way to watch it.
and how did you end up with Minnesota?
Probably be spiteful to me.
No, I mean, I don't know. I think I just liked their colors originally.
The jersey, like the jersey.
Yeah, I like the jerseys
The one
a
is
long time ago.
the one that we got you for Christmas.
And how
Yeah, I
did
like
you
that
end
one.
up a Michigan fan?
Hon-
Because despite what any of you may think, he did not go to the University of Michigan.
No.
Honestly, I think the first thing was when I was younger was the colors, because all my school was
No, the
same color.
Yeah.
So I think when I was younger, and then
and even
obviously
your and even your
hockey team,
hockey
yeah.
team's blue
So I
gold.
think then I just started paying attention more.
But talking about you guys being crazy sports fans, I mean, it gets kind of chaotic in the house too, because everybody likes either the same team or there's multiple things on at the same time, or sometimes there's Michigan on, but I don't know, Rutgers is on, like something like that where there's multiple teams on. We need multiple TVs.
I, for the record, think I've been better too.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Do I not go out when games are on though?
You always went out, but you've been better about
be a
not
TV.
having your phone at the table.
Ryan, can you drive so I can watch the Michigan game?
Or
does
it'll
that
be
for
like,
games,
Twan, can you turn on the TV for when I get home? I'm like, the 0.2 seconds it
I
takes
love
for
when he
you to
does- he
turn the
texts
TV
ahead.
on.
Like, can you put the channel on? Like,
So when he walks in the
Sure.
door, it's
Yeah, it's very. You don't miss anything.
but the multiple TVs is not like we talked about the Super Bowl party that we have multiple TVs. This is like just a normal average Sunday where our Sunday dinners that we have. There's
I'll get the text like, "We're gonna need another TV," and I'm like, "Why?
there'll be
What's
like
up?"
football, basketball,
Well, or NASCAR's on, and we're
Right.
watching the race along with
or
whatever
like
sporting
hockey
event.
playoffs come in
Hey.
and then baseball starts and you want to watch that. So like there's definitely where then there is multiple TVs set up.
Yeah.
And then sometimes there's arguments.
Yes. There.
Who argues?
You.
Not Ryan.
No, Ryan's very calm, cool, and collected. The only time Ryan gets annoyed is when I feel like I've seen you be really annoyed when the Yankees or the Knicks lose. I feel like you don't get as annoyed unless it's an important like hockey game.
Ryan gets annoyed and angry at the team and then he just
Then
leaves.
just disappears
Leaves.
and walks upstairs.
Stops talking, leaves. Bye,
mainly-
Ryan. It's been
it's
nice
mainly
spending the
playoff.
day
And
with you.
yeah, and Evan and Ryan, and Evan and Jeff are completely different. Where they will not agree on anything, like a call that a ref makes or whatever, and then they'll argue about it.
And not there's times where You are, and this happened recently, and I told Evan this, that they weren't even watching it together. And I think, because here's the other thing, if they're not watching it together, they're texting each other about the games and what's going on. And did you see this play, or did you see what happened, or that call? So recently, we'll say the nice thing before we say this. Jeff actually said, he's like, I'm so impressed. Like, Evan is watching it, and what he said to me is like, I didn't see it. And it was hockey. And he's like, I guess, it's his coach's
mentality,
eye view,
right? Yeah.
that he's looking at it and he sees what's going on ahead, or.
Well, he pointed something out to me that happened that I saw the play and didn't realize it. But when he said it to me, I'm like, oh, yeah. And I said to you, like you just said, he's looking at it through the eyes of a coach.
Right. So that was a nice, it was a nice compliment, and that's, a nice moment between them. But then there's the times, and I think part of it comes from Evan's passion, where Evan's passionate about his team, stubborn, and if he thinks it's one thing, or a call was bad, or a certain play should have been made, he's going to stick to that point no matter what anyone says to kind of counter his point.
Wrong.
And it's hard to break him of that opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you would think maybe the father that's known him his entire life would realize this and work around it.
Yeah.
And there was a time where, I'm going to tell a story. So there was a time where I think I was living there. I think that was around that time. And I don't even know what we were watching. I think we were watching football, and there was a call in the play or whatever, and Evan didn't agree with it. And Jeff's saying, no, that's the right call. That's the right call. And then they just started like getting angry.
I don't remember this.
No, they started getting so angry.
You there?
And and then she's in the kitchen making something, and now they're screaming at each other. And then it turned into Evan said something. I don't even know what he said.
I don't remember either, but I think
It
Jeff
came off as disrespectful,
Yes.
I guess. He said something disrespectful, and then Jeff just gets up, because I'm your father, that's why! And then Evan got so upset and ran upstairs, because like it turned into a screaming match. And then she turns around and goes, Jeff!
because it shouldn't. It doesn't need to be that serious. It's
Oh, no, it doesn't. Exactly. But the thing with Evan, and again, it's his passion. And I try, as a father, to point things out and explain things. Like, there was numerous times when Evan, and I'll say, he thought Martin Brodeur sucks. He's blah, blah. I'm like, Evan, he's the greatest goalie of all time. Like, stop looking at it through the eyes of a Ranger fan and recognize, and I'm sure you do recognize.
Now, do you as an adult and a coach?
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Now. That was when I was younger.
Yeah. So,
And Ryan, where's your opinion in all of this? You just get mad and go upstairs.
No, when I watch, I'm always neutral, like to like calls and stuff.
quiet.
Like if I know what a call is right and wrong, even if like I've said it to him or him before, like the Rangers will get a penalty and they'll be like, oh, what is that? I'm like, nah, that's a penalty.
and that happens a lot between me and Evan. Like, whereas one time, let's say there was an elbow, and he's like, that wasn't no, and I actually like recorded it, froze it, took a screenshot, and you could see the guy's elbow connecting with the face. But he argued with me until I pointed it out to him. So,
Because the league
Evan's
is
style of
soft.
play
I was waiting. I was like, when is
What?
he going to say? Because they're soft.
The league is soft now.
And this is what it's like living with sports fans.
How do you hook with one arm?
All right.
Or one hand?
Well, I was
on
saying,
the
like,
stick?
because of Evan's style of play, he
Late.
liked to hit, so he thinks everything was clean. So just sometimes I would point out to him that it wasn't. That's
I
all.
don't think so. Yes, you two.
I don't say we
you're better
argue
now.
with each
I
other.
think
Like,
yes, you have your
the
arguments.
thing is,
disagree.
and I try
to
to
a point where I
explain-
think sometimes Evan would be like, "I'm not watching with
well,
Dad."
I've heard that. How many times have I heard that? But the thing is, too, and I try to explain to both of them is, like, the Cowboys suck. They piss me off. And I can't watch it. I've seen this before. That's what I try to explain to them. Like, they're going to disappoint us. I'm sorry. They're going to disappoint us.
But it's good that they always have hope. One of the years it might happen.
I used to have hope.
I don't have hope.
You should have.
I think Evan knows I
Ryan's
don't.
more like Jeff. Evan will always have hope every single year. This is our year. This is every year.
Which is why he breaks my heart then at the
I
end.
want to be a Jets fan.
I mean, maybe 1 year. I mean, you only saw the Rangers win once. Hopefully they will get to
That'll never happen.
That'll never happen again.
No, stop.
Oh
It's
my
going to happen.
God.
Anyway, I don't think we'll see the Cowboys or Rangers win another championship in my lifetime, at least.
I only have racing.
So, should we move on to the Olympics? So we've
Yeah.
covered a lot of. So now we've talked about all their sports. They do love watching it together, despite the little
Occasionally.
spats. That is one other thing. Food and sports definitely is something we come around together on the weekends and do plan around a lot.
They just hate if I check what's going to happen in the game before.
Oh my God. That's
Let's bring
annoying.
that up before
Let's
we
talk
move
about
on.
that really quick.
Don't ever get DirecTV.
Yes.
It's not even dirty. He did that forever.
Doesn't matter what
Yeah,
it
but
is.
now
But it's
DirecTV's
even
like a
worse
minute
with
behind.
DirecTV because it's streaming, so it's a little behind. So I can't wait to see what happens, and I'll be on my phone. And they can tell sometimes when I throw the phone down. I'm
Okay,
like,
so obviously there's sports apps, right? And then he'll get a notification of like if there was a goal scored, if there was a touchdown made, whatever. And then he'll be like, oh, and then just blurt it out. Like, we're watching the game. Why are you telling? I think Ryan gets the most mad at you.
Well, because he'll go. Oh, get ready for this.
Because whenever it's it's a tense situation, I see out of the corner of my eye, he's over here looking at his phone, just trying to see what happens.
Jeez.
He can just never wait.
it's like the Rangers are controlling, playing on. Well,
does
they're about
that-
to give up a shorthanded
And nobody
breakaway.
wants to know before.
I know. I can't. That's just my thing.
He does that when we watch old stuff too. Like if we watch old WWE pay-per-views or
I go
an
in to
old
see what
NASCAR
happens.
race, he's like, "You want to know who wins?" I'm like, "You couldn't just wait."
Sorry.
So now, and the whole reason why we're doing the sports episode is because it's a big weekend. There's Super Bowl and also the Olympics start. So I know you're going to, what do you like better? Summer Olympics or Winter Olympics?
Winter.
Antonio?
Well, I'm biased because I like watching gymnastics and that's summer. But I do like there's more winter sports that I watch, but I love watching gymnastics in the summer. So I'm like, 50-50.
I would say I like both too. I like the winter better. I like the Olympics just because it's something different every couple of years
Yeah.
to watch. It's interesting to me. And there's some sports that obviously they're not sports that are on a regular basis. So
Well,
it's really
curling.
fun to see
And the
that.
good thing this year is
Don't say anything yet.
and the good
There's
thing
game
this year
later.
is that they're in Italy, so we're going to see some nice scenery in Italy.
Yeah,
They'll be
I'm
showing us all
extra
that
excited
stuff. I know.
because it's in Italy.
Is the race
Milan. Evan,
Nice
you're in
hockey
Milan.
race
Milan. Milan.
I am excited to see that.
Yeah,
Excited
they
to
can
see
get their
JT
shit
Miller on the
together
Olympic
for the NHL ring.
Where's Jason?
Has it been completed?
I think
Yes,
so.
it's done now.
It's done.
Yes.
They,
I
they
saw
probably don't have a
something that-
locker room yet.
I saw
Locking
something
cover.
that the scoreboard was like minuscule.
That was a temporary scoreboard.
Oh, okay.
And is it the right size now? Is it an Olympic size rink?
Rink
is
is still,
shorter,
no, They
right?
weren't changing
A
the
little
rink.
shorter,
The rink's
yeah.
a little smaller. It's like 4 or 5 feet in more.
That's gonna be.
And the neutral zone
Guys
is
would
very
be
small.
smashing into the
That's what I'm
boards.
saying. It's gonna be a huge difference.
So do you root for like?
USA.
No, okay, wait. Do you root for like certain athletes, or are you rooting for Team USA in general?
Team
Team
USA.
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 Just any USA team.
So even if
America.
your
If it's
favorite,
not us, not Canada.
so even if your favorite
American.
hockey player is on from
Well,
another
yeah. I
country,
mean, if
favorite's
there's a
American.
Ranger, let's say, like Mika's on who?
Sweden.
He's on Sweden. I'll look for Mika to do good.
But
Not
we still
looking for
want
Sweden
USA
to do
to
good.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to root for
if
your.
USA can't win, then I always root for Italy.
They're
in any
never
sport.
going
They
to.
have no shot.
I don't mean
Not
hockey.
in winter.
I'm saying it in
In
any-
summer, they'll
okay.
be
They're
great.
usually
But
not
Ryan, we could have gotten Italian citizenship. You could have played
Could have played.
on
Could have played on their
Italian
Olympic team.
hockey team. That would have been amazing.
But there are like weird Olympic sports. Like, what are some of the weird ones? Like in winter, I'm trying to think.
Oh, what's the other? What you like the one where they cross country ski and then
Yeah,
they
and
shoot?
then they shoot.
yeah.
I don't know what it's
I don't know what it's
but I like
called.
that one.
There's always something. Like I'll watch whatever's on the Olympics, like just to
Yeah, you
see.
just throw it on. Well, if you could be in an Olympic sport, which one would you do?
Be an Olympic sport?
If you could be
I
in.
am the sport.
Play,
No!
if you could play or participate.
Well, obviously hockey.
Okay,
Well,
besides hockey.
Something that you don't play.
I'd like to. I'd like
Are
to.
we
ski-
dipping into the game?
I'd
here?
like to ski jump.
Not what you want to
What
watch.
you wanna
Like, what
do.
would you want to do?
I would like to ski jump one time.
Snowboarding.
I would like to
I would
watch
die.
ski jump one time.
Can you imagine him like doing the thing when they go like a bird.
I want to do the skeleton thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to get the chest over the ski. And then I'd hit and just.
What's the one where they're in the thing? Oh, bobsledding. I want to see you in that.
I like the skeleton. One where they're just on the one person.
Oh, the one thing. Yeah.
And they lay on their back,
What
right?
do you guys?
it might be.
Yeah, they're on their
Do
back.
you guys agree with the fact that professional athletes get to play in the Olympics, or should it be all amateurs?
Doesn't matter. Just represent your country.
I feel
It's a
like
sport.
it should be amateurs.
No.
We saw.
Why
how that
should it
went.
be
We saw
amateurs
how that
though?
went a
Because the
couple
Olympics
years
is
ago.
the
USA
best
hasn't
in
been
the.
successful.
I don't think that. I think
don't know.
athletes should be in it because it's supposed to be the best in that country, and we have a professional team for a reason. They're the best in the country.
But then you have other team like Italy that participates, and they don't have.
Italy would still lose to the Americans in hockey
Yeah.
with amateurs.
like certain countries are going to be better at different things. Like I'm sure there's a category where Italy kills people in, but maybe it's not in Winter Olympics.
I don't think so.
But I'm saying in
Italy's not known
summer
for
there may
athletes.
be. Like it just depends on their country and like what sports are more general to like that area.
World Cup.
What soccer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I won't watch that, but they'll get that.
yeah.
So it's. I mean, the professional sports. It's basketball in the summer,
We dominate.
There's flag
And-
football next
Oh, that's
Summer
gonna be
Olympics.
hockey.
We're gonna dominate in
Are
that
there
too.
any other sports that like paid athletes?
Is there baseball?
I think next summer there's baseball and flag football.
They're adding
baseball
it.
now, though, right?
No, not yet.
Flag football. So you're telling me
NFL players are gonna go.
play
Really?
flag football?
Are just going to dominate,
We're gonna
win by
dominate.
105.
I didn't know that.
Wow, that's interesting.
Wow, I didn't know
See,
that.
that's what's so cool about the Olympics. All these weird different things, and
Albert on Canada running through us.
You don't think that that NHL or professional athletes in whatever country
because
should
then
be
I
in the
think
Olympics?
that they have an edge over everyone else.
Because they're the best athlete in their
Because when
country.
you think about it, like okay, like gymnastics, something like
Yeah.
that. These are like from kids that there's nowhere to go after that. Like they're the
Olympics.
pinnacle is the
Yeah.
Olympics. These people go and they're playing and they're getting paid for it. Like what?
But I feel
why
like-
can't like some? So here's my point. Some maybe. And I'll say my sons could have done it, but
Or
what
Acha
if it's
athletes.
kids who there's no shot that they're going to play in the NHL, but they get to a certain level and they're that good that they can play even minor league hockey? Like, why can't that be their pinnacle, the Olympics,
See-
if they're never going to make it to the NHL? Why do those NHL players get all the glory even in
Because
the Olympics?
if you were
Get
that
better
good,
at
you would
sport.
be in the NHL.
Just get better.
To say, tell the Italians and the
And
Latvians.
I will
or-
say,
to get
in-
better.
better,
I
get
don't
the
know if
pros.
anybody else would agree with me, but in my opinion, I think that it's a higher honor to have an Olympic medal than have a
Stanley
championship,
Cup?
national championship. Only because you're competing against people outside of your bubble. All over the world. You're the best in the world if you win gold.
Right, but at least people that are playing, so they're really not outside of their bubble because the teams that win in for hockey in the Olympics are all the professional people that are in their bubble. Those are the teams that are winning.
Yes, but still, you've competed against everybody.
There's like lost my train of thought.
Good.
Oh, I was gonna say there's like 6 different countries that are decent at hockey.
Yeah.
You've got U.S.,
We're
Canada,
not the best, I don't think.
Finland,
Russia.
Sweden.
Oh, Russia's
Russia's
in the
not in it,
Olympics.
but they would.
Oops.
They might be the best if they were in it.
Germany's good now.
Germany's pretty.
Really?
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah.
They got one of the
Good
best players.
competition.
They got one of the best players in the league.
And what about in basketball? What?
The Americans.
American.
Can anyone
Dominate.
Well,
come
basketball's
close?
quite
No, I
American.
mean,
No, it's America.
yeah,
and
it's usually them, but then like China and Spain sometimes are good.
Yeah.
Canada's got SGA now, so they're okay.
No.
Do you guys hate that the Olympics then interrupt like the hockey season every 2 years? Are you into it?
Not this year.
Yeah, actually,
What
gives
al-
you a break from watching the Rangers.
It only interrupts it every 4 years
Nice little
with
break.
the winter.
Yeah, it's every 4 years.
And last couple times it hasn't even been an NHL player, so they didn't even take a break.
That's true. Okay, but let's play a game.
Because we have to have
have to
some
play a
kind of
game.
game each week.
So this is our rapid fire family sports game. So how it's going to work is that we've asked each of them a few questions, and then they're going to have to guess what the other two, what their answers would be.
It's kind of, let's see how well you know each other, father
Yeah.
and sons.
Yeah.
And
All right.
brothers.
So first question is all-time favorite athlete for any sport. So across all sports, what was your favorite athlete? So Evan, what's your guess for Ryan and Jeff?
For Dad, Emmett Smith.
Okay.
Was that
I'm going to tell you at the end
Oh.
because Ryan can just like guess.
And Ryan Callahan for Ryan.
All right, Ryan.
For Dad, Emmett Smith, and for Evan, Alexei Kovalev.
Okay, Jeff.
I'm going to say Kovalov for Evan as well. Ryan, I'll go Callahan also.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. You all got it right.
Yeah, fantastic.
You all know each other very well.
Yeah.
That was an easy one.
We can end the podcast.
All right. So the next question is, I'll start with Evan again. Next question, favorite Olympic sport to watch besides hockey? So Evan, what
Because
would
we
be
knew it would be
Ryan's?
too easy if we didn't take hockey out.
Yeah.
This is only winter.
Yeah. It's only winter though.
Ryan, snowboarding. Dad, I'm going to go skiing. I don't know any specific skiing, but I'm just going to say skiing.
Okay.
Well, I already know for Evan it's curling.
Yeah.
He can't stop talking about it.
That'll be my answer as well for Evan.
Okay. Ding,
then
ding, ding. You both
for-
got Evan right.
And Ryan, I'm still
I'm answering
sorry.
pal.
He didn't pick you yet.
And for Dad, I think it is the ski jumping, whatever it's called.
Okay.
And I'm going to say the skeleton, whatever you said for you.
Okay, no. So everyone got Evan right. Evan's was
Yes.
curling. Jeff's was bobsled, and Ryan was bobsled.
Ah.
So
You don't know us.
you don't know.
You're going to get it right either.
All right. Rank the 4 major sports, your favorites, from the favorite being first to the least favorite.
Okay.
Can we just say hockey's number one across the board?
Hockey's number one. Then baseball. Yeah, football and then basketball.
That was for Ryan.
So you said hockey, baseball, football, basketball. All right.
All right, Ryan. So wait, now he's got to do Jeff.
Hockey. I'm going to go the same. Hockey, baseball, football, basketball.
All right.
Evan's hockey, football, basketball, baseball. Then Dad is hockey, football, baseball, basketball.
All right.
Evans is hockey, football, baseball, basketball. Ryan's is hockey, baseball, football, basketball.
There's no way you put baseball for Evan over basketball. He hates
So
baseball.
The only one that you guys got right was Evan.
No, because Jeff didn't even get Evan right.
Oh. Okay, this is confusing to try to keep track
Ryan
of.
got Evan right.
Yeah, Ryan got Evan right.
That's the only. I think
Mixed
that's
the-
the
I
only
mixed up the
one that
basketball
got
and
everybody
baseball.
right.
He always complains about baseball. You thought that was going to be above anything?
So Jeff's was hockey, baseball, football, basketball. Evan's was hockey, football, basketball, baseball. And then Ryan's was hockey, football, baseball, basketball.
Really? I always thought you said baseball more than football.
Nah. I'd say
But as I-
Why
Yankees
would you
over.
put baseball
I'd say
before
Yankees over
basketball for
Cowboys.
Evan?
I misspoke.
Maybe that's
Watch
what
it.
I was thinking.
Watch it.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was
But as I've said to the questionnaires prior to this, baseball is second for me, but only the Yankees. I'll watch Yankee game from first
did that
pitch to
too.
last pitch. Whereas hockey, I'll watch any game. Baseball, it's Yankees in their entirety.
So now,
Big Ducks fan though.
what none of you put in, not Dad so much, but I think you would even watch NASCAR before baseball, and you didn't put that in.
I said it to
said the
Antonia.
four major sports.
I would put NASCAR, I would put college hockey, football, and
know.
basketball
we did
before
say
baseball.
4 major sports.
Yeah, we
Jesus,
were only
guy.
because to make it easier,
Right.
but even though we still got
Jesus.
But now we have a NASCAR question.
Yes.
So if you were a NASCAR driver, which track would you choose to drive on?
Hold on, I got to do this. Kyle Busch sucks.
Two-time champion.
All right, Evan, what's your track? Oh, wait, no.
No.
What track
Truck?
for them?
What track?
Oh, I'm
Ryan-
guessing them.
Right.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Ryan, I'm going Bristol. Dad. I feel like he always complains about the super speedways. Oh, maybe not.
You're thinking
maybe
way too
not.
much into this.
Yeah, you're
Going Darlington for Dad.
All right, Ryan.
I think Evan, without a doubt, is Bristol. And Jeff is probably because he didn't think that hard, is just Daytona.
Wow.
All right, Jeff.
I talk too much about myself.
I talk too much about myself.
Whatever they said for each other, Bristol.
Wait, what?
Bristol.
For both of them?
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Well, Ryan got them all right.
Ryan got them all right.
Evan got Ryan. No, Evan didn't get.
Evan didn't get either one
No.
right.
He didn't say Daytona.
And neither
I didn't
did
say
Jeff.
Daytona.
And neither did
I
Jeff.
do.
Ryan's the only one. Ryan's winning.
I'm not very good at this game.
Because
I said Daytona.
Ryan and
Really?
Dad both said Daytona, and you said
I want to be like
Bristol.
Ryan Priest.
I just liked Ryan saying because Dad probably didn't put a lot of thought.
I mean,
knew
that's
he wasn't
kind of
gonna think
true.
the track.
He's like,
I
I
was
don't
gonna
know,
say, like,
Daytona.
does Dad know what other
He
tracks to
wasn't
say?
gonna. He was not gonna think.
Jeff and Evan were Jeff and Ryan were Daytona. Evan was Bristol.
I'm killing you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Last question. So this one is a little bit jam packed, and
Yeah,
nobody's
for
gonna know
us to
who these-
remember this.
So, but Ryan's already probably won. Anyway,
And we could say you're not. So half the people watching this aren't going to know
No.
or listening, but it's all about how well they know each other. So
Yes.
that's really what the game is about.
So, if you could build your ideal New York Rangers lineup, any player from across all generations, but it has to be a New York Ranger, who's your first line? Include your defenseman, your goalie, and your forwards. So, Evan, guess for Ryan.
Wow, I have to go first.
It's gonna
Because
take
you're at
Evan
the
15
end.
minutes.
This is very complicated.
Longquist for goalie. Kreider. McDonough on defense.
No, you got to pick 2 defensemen and 3 forwards.
I know. I'm trying to think if he went like really good players or his favorites.
You trying to say McDonough was really good?
No, he was. But I wouldn't throw Callahan on the all-time first line. I'll go Messier, center. Leach. And Graves.
Okay.
It's probably wrong. But
So why don't you do Ryan's now,
Yeah.
and then we could just say what
Yeah.
Ryan's is, or else it's going to get too confusing.
Go, probably Lundqvist as his goalie. Trouba and McDonough on defense. Messier, Graves, and Callahan as his forwards.
So should I say my
Okay.
team?
Neither one of you got him 100%.
No.
Right.
So my
Evan was closer.
Evan got most of it right, honestly. My forwards were Kreider, Messier, and Callahan.
so he did go a favorite.
Then Leach and Fox on defense, and Hank in net.
I was shocked you didn't pick McDonough.
Nobody picked
Evan,
mine.
are you reading yours? Do you remember yours?
No one's guessed him yet.
Nobody's guessed him
Are
yet.
we still guessing? Or
Yeah, but it's
okay.
just easier for them to
All right.
guess, both of them to guess
Well,
one.
we know
All right.
Kovalov.
I'm trying to remember mine now.
Well, I
we
have
can see
yours,
them.
so.
Kovalov and Messier. Yager.
You got it. It's not a question. You have to guess what his is.
Leach. I'll just say McDonough for him also.
I was struggling with defensemen too.
Yeah, you guys aren't going
You
to
gotta
get
pick
The
mine.
goalie?
No, he didn't get
No.
there yet.
Lundqvist. Lundqvist.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Ryan.
Who am I guessing? Evan. No, if he went favorites, I could probably get that perfect, but I don't think he went. Did you go favorites or not?
Oh, I'm an
Can't
idiot.
ask.
I'm an idiot. Kovalov, Nash,
Yeah, all right.
and
Dude,
Messier
But
probably.
you don't know which way you went.
if he went favorites, it's Nash, Kovalev, and Messier at forward. Then on D would definitely be Leach. Who would he put in?
It's hard for the DAs.
I don't know if he put like a Stahl or Girardi in there.
I hated Marshall.
He did. I'm gonna say Dan Girardi, and then Lundqvist in that.
So now, all right, so you said that was his favorites. I'm just curious, if it wasn't favorites, and it was what
Well,
would you think?
Kovalev and Messier would still be there, but he'd probably pick a different. He probably wouldn't put Nash.
So who would the other person be?
He'd probably put like a Graves, maybe. I don't know.
You got it all wrong. Jeff got it all right.
Jeff
I
did
did?
it all right.
Yes, he did.
Didn't Jeff say Kovalov too?
Yes.
Oh,
You didn't put
I'm
Kovalev in
just
your
kidding.
top
You
one.
didn't put Kovalov?
He did. He
said-
did. I'm
Oh,
shocked he
because
did
you didn't
not
say
pick
Panarin.
Kovalov.
He still
He had
has
Panarin on there.
Fred.
I know, but I don't know.
Evan's list was Hank and Net, Leach, McDonough, Messier, Yager, and Panarin.
It's mine.
The way
Throwing Panarin's a bad.
the way Antonia said it, was like, oh, if you put Kovalev, it's so obvious. So there's more
You had help from the
Deception.
host. Cheating.
more deception.
Nobody asked mine.
You're gonna ask
Nobody
you now.
predicted-
All right, go.
Nobody
do
predicted
boys,
mine.
Do dad.
Predicted.
His is gonna be weird. I'm gonna say Raj Jobert's up there.
You're an
I
idiot.
don't even know what that is.
Go with the,
Tell me you didn't put him in. No.
start with the goalie.
You probably had Rob
Probably Richter. Richter in goal.
defenseman.
Leach is definitely there.
They'll never get the other defenseman.
It's gonna be some random D from the '80s. I'm just gonna leave that blank. Messier, Graves, Rattel.
All right, Kev?
You're funny.
Messier, Graves, D. Let's go Leach. I'll come back to it. Richter, net. Greshner is a defenseman, right?
He was.
And we're going to go Ron Greshner. And one more forward. I'm trying to think who he likes. Go Stepan.
Wow. That was out of the hat.
I love Eric Stepan. I would have picked him.
Mine were Messier, Graves, and I put Kovalov on that.
Ah.
Richter in net, and Leach, and James Patrick on defense.
Oh, I saw him. Yes.
No, I didn't.
Kova, that was a great line in 94.
Wow, look at us.
That was an
Good
excellent
job,
line.
guys.
Yeah, so you didn't know each other exactly, but that was hard. And
That
it was
was.
pretty
There's
good.
a lot
You
of
kind of
people
knew.
to
Evan
choose
threw everybody by not picking Kovalov.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't ask obvious questions, and you would all get them right.
So I think that everybody has gotten a sense that besides Antonio and I always talking about like food and family and Italian things that form our families, sports is definitely a major part of it. Again, grew up not a huge sports girl, didn't play sports. They'll all tell you I'm the most unathletic person here. But there's nothing I like more than watching sports with my family too.
Wow, how cute. Now they're whispering again. Jesus.
They're such little washwomen over there.
You reenact yourself on crutches.
That's not athletic.
No, it was not.
No, it was not.
But I do like the fact that I like going to sports games together. We've gone to see, going whether it's Yankee
Lot of
games or
sports
hockey
memories.
games. I've never gone to football with them, but the other sports I do enjoy going and spending time together.
And you know so much about hockey now from the years of watching them. We know how
Even
passionate.
football, I didn't understand anything about football, but now I know what's going on.
We
in
know
football.
your passion of how much you dislike empty net goals and shorthanded goals.
And we'll talk more about how hockey. I mean,
We'll
yes,
get into hockey.
all sports.
Guess what, guys? You're coming back on the
Yes.
podcast.
Sports are part of our life, but obviously hockey and having the boys
Yeah.
play really is a major part of their childhood, a major part of they were raised between us and hockey and going to games and tournaments that we went together. So we're going, but let me ask all of you one last thing. Do you have a favorite childhood to now sports memory that you can, and professional sports, not like you guys playing, like what's your favorite so far to this point in your life, your all-time favorite, any of your sports highlight?
Well, you
Jeff,
know
we'll start
mine.
with you.
The Rangers winning the Stanley Cup.
Wow. Lucky you.
Something my kids will never see.
I mean, mine's tied between two. They're both racing.
Go ahead.
So Kyle Busch's 2015 championship comeback when he broke his legs,
That's right, broken.
and then the 2021 F1 final race when Verstappen won in the last lap.
Interesting. See, that's because none of your sports.
Now my team's winning, so I only have
Yeah.
racing.
Evan?
Evan.
Well, it'd have to be the national championship a few years ago.
That was a big one
They
for Evan.
cheated on
They
that.
cheated to get that.
So see, hopefully someday it will be one of your professional
Yeah.
sports. That'll be that highlight memory for you.
Racing.
So now Michigan would be yours because of your dislike for baseball, because you've seen the Yankees win the World
Well,
Series.
so did Ryan. They
I also
both
saw
have.
him.
I was 7.
Yeah, true.
But again, baseball
remember.
wasn't in their top two
Right, that's what I'm saying, because of
Well,
his
the
dislike
Yankees are number
for it.
2 for me.
for you. Yeah,
Cowboys are actually 4, but I like to watch football more.
true.
Well, this was fun. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here.
All right, well,
I gotta practice.
all right. Well, thank you guys for coming on and being
Never
forced
done
to
this
sit
again.
on this couch and talk to us. At
Here
least
we
we
go.
talked about sports.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Never come back.
We had to get him here somewhere,
Yeah.
so talking about sports was the best way to do it.
But
I was
we have
forced to.
It's my
another
house.
few exciting episodes coming up. You can follow us at Spilling the Gravy on everything. Check out our videos on YouTube if you want to watch. We're on Apple, Spotify, everywhere you can find your podcasts. We're everywhere. So That's it. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, boys. Love you.
See you guys next Tuesday.
Bye, everyone.
I am so glad that we are part of the final Spilling the Gravy podcast. Because after this thing airs,